I just wanted to give you a warm welcome, and I knew before you get into this Excel, marketing data, and all the things, so he asked about to ask me, because he's a good friend already for quite some time, just tell us a bit on your marketing. So just I'm going to give you only 3 tips, and they're going to be totally not data related, so just for you to know, it's not going to be Excel or... But before going into that, I wanted to just a bit introduce me. And I have a thing I've been doing already for 20 years, and that's like giving a Christmas gift. And the Christmas gift has a movie on it. And we try to make that always like either a trailer or a video clip or something cool. And they've made like this show reel for my 20th anniversary. I want to just show you that one. Then you know a bit what type of company we are and presenter you have today.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
We all know the salary man and his unconventional ways. That's you will always fight for every employee. Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
But what if I told you he found a more civilized way?
I am Michiel Chevalier, founder of Nmbrs. Bye-bye, baby.
Eén keer nieuwe opname dat we het niet zo hebben doen.
Jij moet allemaal met die moderne technieken van je.
Pak maar een beetje uit. Focus. 3, 2, 1.
So we don't need a step now? It's my first time ever. Ik ga het niet menen. Yo.
Sup, man? Geen idee.
Dit gaat nu niet lekker. Hi. Shit. Damn flies. Ja, die is weg. You don't call the shots anymore.
No more shots.
Precies. Fuck you. Fuck you. Aan de kant, motherfucker. Fuck it.
Actie.
Actie wat? Fuck it.
Yes, yeah, that's a bit about numbers. Ralph is here in the movie, our regular movie star, and yeah, also last movie, Brit, was cool, huh? Yeah, nice. Well, that's a bit our story. It's about employees first, and we take that very personally, not only in our platform, but also in our day-to-day business. We really want to give our employees the best possible service. And by doing that, they start to thrive, really do that. So, especially in our marketing team, and Wouter has been able to join the squad a few times.
Absolutely.
It's nice to see, and they run experiments, and they do a lot of things that I can never have imagined that I could have done. So I regretfully cannot tell you what we're doing here, but what we're trying to do is make businesses successful by giving them the tools they need to bring the best out of their employees. Yeah, and I myself come from an entrepreneurial family, and that's a bit my goal in life, is to build a company surrounding a product and to make that company as successful as is possible, and have the great and best possible journey doing it. And I think that's where my story also, and I'm gonna not show you this movie, just tell you a bit on our story so far. So we started off in 2023, and I think it's quite a nice moment in time, because that was when the paradigm shift came to be. What we currently call the cloud was invented back then. It was called internet. Bill Gates told, like, you should be on the internet if you want to be hip. And I see the same exact paradigm shift today with these AI agents coming our way. Looking forward to one of our colleagues who's going to give a presentation later today about how agents are going to find us on the web. In these days, I could just literally just pay Google like 10 euros and would be top of the list, and that was it. That was our marketing back in the days. It was perfect, worked like a charm. Yeah, started off with our first customers like that. And currently, we're doing it for almost 1.6 million employees get their payslip from Nmbrs in January this year. Yeah, it's almost 300,000 companies in the platform, and they're all Dutch companies from the SMB segment mostly. Yeah, this is one of my top numbers. It's the Nmbrs, our employee score. It's even a bit higher than 80, but it's considered to be a sector above 90, so we have to be careful not to. Yeah, that's so impressive numbers. Yeah, and growing. And this is why marketing is great. But for us to convert from one platform to another, you have payslips. You have to convert it to something else. You can do that only in January. We grow 20% every year and not more. Even though Brit is doing everything to make that 25%, but it never worked for me. So we always have been growing this 20%, and my goal in life is to keep that pace. Yeah. So now about marketing, and I hope you all know this movie. This is about your first followers. Have you all seen it already? I hope you all did. I see a lot of them. I'm going to play it, and I'm just going to talk through it. So hopefully the sound, we can get the sound off. But then for the guys that didn't see it, they don't. So this is what was shown to me back in 2003. So that's a really long time back. So I thought maybe you are all not aware of it, but this is how to build like what they called a movement, and it's something that we have experienced ourselves very literally, because we were getting into the market with a new product, which was at that moment in time a paradigm shift, because the cloud was new and we were doing something totally different. We built our platform not for the specialist but for the customer. That was totally different in the days, and we had to find people that would join that vision and would embrace us and say, I want to go on this journey together with you guys. And those guys are still here today. Last week we had what we call an NCP, Nmbrs Certified Professional Day, with almost 200 guys here. And these were the oldest guys that were back in the days giving us the trust we needed, and they are still fans up to date. They have my cell phone, they call me every day if there's, and I went on stage and apologized to these guys that we had a black this January. So they were really mad, but they love us to the bone. And I think it's one of the successes not to build that momentum is super hard. I've been trying to do it in Sweden, it's just not working for me. But in Holland I was able to get that first crowd moving, and then never forget your first crowd. That was my most important. I think a lot of companies forget about that first. There's even marketeers that say you should forget about your first customers, you know, because they were not the ones that you actually wanted to have, because they were looking for something, you know, there's that type of story. But in my view, these guys are the ones you should have. And the second part, and I think that's as important, is that the stories we tell and all the playbooks you can write, but if someone else than yourself is going to talk about your product as if it is his, and that he's proud on being that first mover, that he was there. Can you imagine the ambassadors you have and how cool that is? And we have had this NCP day last week, and there were like 50 posts of people that were so proud that they were there. And I think that's where the power is. You can never buy loyalty. Or at least we try, but you can never you have to embrace it. And I think that's super important. So if for every playbook, please make that part of it. And then of course, be a winner. This is one that I thought I wanted to give you as well, because it's so stupid. It's like, oh, a winner, you know. Yes, there's these medals, you can even buy them. There's no problem, there's a medal for everyone. So buy these medals because people love it. It's crazy good. I've been on this Gazelle Award for a few times already. And it's everyone is a winner, am I right? You can see it just on the LinkedIn post of everyone, "Hi, look at me, I'm a winner." You know, and you feel like so stupid. But it works. People want to belong with a winner. And it's something that if you have chosen your product and you see that they are winning something, doesn't matter what, you feel a bit proud. And you want to know, and that's something that is more important than being a winner only, you want to know, did I choose the right, is this a company I want to belong with? I want to be with a winner because they will keep winning probably. And I think so this is very cheap. It's I don't know if it's in any playbook, but buy that price. And what is even more powerful, and that's something that we've also seen, is make your customers winners. So get your own price. If you have that not yet, make it. Invent a price that you can give to your customers and give it to everyone. A sticker, you have one, you've been the best this or that. It really works. Yeah, and then last tip, and then then you can go back to Excel and all your crazy marketing tricks that you're doing. Bring as much experiments as you can possibly be. But this is also, I think, one of my important lessons that I've learned, is that indeed, so customers don't pick your product today. They pick the team that is building it, the trust they have that you keep being the best. You know, it's not HubSpot today, it's HubSpot. I expect HubSpot to bring the best value for the coming times because they have shown me that they're doing great. So and that is because there's people working there that know what the fuck they're doing. And I think that's where we have on our website our own guys, and they are there. And I think this is going to be even more important in the AI area. You want to buy from a company that has genuine people there that care for you and care to bring your business and your products further. So go to your website. Are there your guys there? If not, that might be a nice experiment to see with or without. But I really think that's key. Yeah, and then that's it, actually. And I really wish you, because you're in the best possible hands with Wouter, and you have, I think, so much talent. That also forget about this, do your experiments, do your A/B testing, do your ICP things, and make sure, you do everything great. But these are things that you should always take in the back of your head. Are there customers that we can take to stage, give them a medal, and together go on a journey that's going to be the best ride of your life and have fun doing it? That's it. Any questions? Kom op, Bas. Eentje.
I have a question. So you have this incredible team and also an incredible marketing team. How would you describe the ideal marketing team for you as the entrepreneur of this company? So how would it look like?
How would my perfect
marketing team?
I have to be honest. We are. I don't know if we are in the midst of having this. This phase 2 marketing, I call it sometimes. We've seen that conversion marketing goes so far. I mean, and if you are like a 50% market share, there's something that needs to be done. You can also not spend so much more money on it. So we are now heading into a phase where we have to do what we call like this brand marketing, which is going to double the cost of marketing in the near future. We're going to really triple it, maybe even. And then we know that 50% of that money is going to be totally wasted at the other 50%. That's just famous. So I think it's what I always know. If you don't know exactly what you're doing, then try to do that in-house. If you know exactly what you're doing, outsource. And that's always what I try. If you want to outsource something that you don't get, then you never get the result you want. So that's what I always tell my marketing team. So never outsource because you think someone knows better. And if you have someone that knows better, like Wouter, I did not outsource. I told Wouter, come here, sit here 3 days a week, teach these motherfuckers. That's a way of doing it. So don't tell Wouter to do it, but tell him to teach my guys to do it.
How big is your marketing team at the moment?
Ralph?
5.
Nee.
No, 7.
Nee.
Yes, 7.
Yeah, that define marketing. I see designers.
Yeah, so we have 4 marketeers, like really general marketeers. Then there is 1 brand strategic marketeer with 2 designers. Then there's 1 RevOps and there's 1 front-end website developer. So 7, 8, something like that.
Yeah. And then we have some guys normally helping, like Wouter or other. We are now working with this ABM specialist.
Why didn't it work in Sweden? Or what's your international mission?
Yeah, I think it's what we've tried in Sweden is to become the same startup crazy guy that we were here in Holland when we started. But actually we had a company that was already really big. So, my dad always said, elephants fuck elephants. So we were an elephant trying to fuck them out. Sorry, this was a bit of but you get it, you know, it's like, whoa, we're really small, etc. And then there's someone who asked for a small feature and then it had to go through 4 hoops to be delivered, you know. So you have to be, if you are an elephant, act like an elephant.
Are you going to give Sweden a second go? Or is like, no, that is it?
So we have joined the Visma family and they have a brand, Bookio, and we have rebranded our platform to Bookio. So that's what our current strategy is, because they have a marketing and they have a fan base, they have a momentum, very important. And so we're teaming up with them, and we just we have our brand still a bit alive, but we're focusing full on to make our team be the Bookio payroll team.
Maybe one note on doing business in the Nordics. My own experience, go there every quarter.
Never do it.
So it's all be there or don't do it, because the face-to-face interaction is. You are all here today, but there is even more important to look someone in the eye, not once, but 2 or 3 times, and build the presence locally there. And then you can get the ball rolling, but it takes a long time, and even then. And
don't make the same mistake as they do, like Benelux is the same, you know. That's what we say of the Nordics. The founder of Visma, he's like the Steve Jobs of Norway. When we were acquired by him, he said, like, you've made one mistake and let's going to Sweden. So it's really they're the same as here. If you are successful in Holland, it will not mean you are successful in Belgium as well. So they're totally different countries as well. Yeah. But you're absolutely right. It's you have to go all in. Yeah.
Two more.
When did you know the right ICP in the time you were starting the company? Because I could imagine you had the one starting.
Yeah.
And then you noticed, were they already directly matched, or did it grow, or how did it go?
So we first started off doing SMBs ourselves, and then we found out that a lot of AOs came to us because they wanted to use our platform with the same needs. So then we pivoted to sell it to our competitors instead of competing with them. We did that in 2010, 2011, and that really was super because we knew exactly what they were facing, and we could explain them how we were fixing it, and it was just a good recipe. So that was the pivot, but it was a pure chance, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Accidental. Yeah.
Michiel, thank you.
Quite high NPS score. What is the main reason you think you're scoring so high?
The ENPS or the ENPS? For employees. Well, that's great to ask Brit and Ralph after. But I do think it's the autonomy people have to make decisions. Yeah. That's I think one of the trick points.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not the movies and it's not the cricket. I'm quite sure.
But also as a company, if there's like a strong vision, mission where you want to go for, and that also reflects in the daily business, like, hey, this is really what we're going for, and like Michiel said in the beginning, like, we treat employees as one of our most valuable assets, and that's what we also show in numbers that really makes people stick and score so high.
And maybe 4 days a week working only?
Also.
And a debate about it.
Can I have one more round of applause for Michiel?